The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Redskins. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down.
It's gonna have to be another two-parter, bro. I'm gonna send you all
at the 21-yard line. His first carry of the game. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. 3rd down. Here's Haskins. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First carry now for David Montgomery. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Wentz. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Montez Sweat in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situations. You might come back again because I doubly believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Hey, get away.
Wentz going to go on 4th down. And he comes back with one complete. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but What a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. And here's a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Wentz. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big.
As Sanders has it poked free.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now Wentz on 3rd down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll run forward Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. Here is Montgomery on 3rd and goal. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. And the kick by Elliott is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That, too.
They'll run on 1st down. Swift, and he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. On 2nd and 9, Haskins. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Third and 2, now Haskins. Flushed out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the second time. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Come on now, let's go. Recon, 132 fighter.
From the 16, Wentz. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He's got daylight. The 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 84 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. And, Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they designed every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play. I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage. Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Open man is Uzama. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. He's going to wind up and air it out. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it. A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that that fell harmlessly to the ground. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup. Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Let's go.
On 3rd down, Haskins. Well, he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Can't get in the fucking touchdown. Jordan Howard hurt.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
4th down. Here's Haskins. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. And that's what you've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those 4th down conversions in the middle of the field. He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it's 2nd down.
Check. Lucky.
They'll run with Geis. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
To throw on third down, Haskins. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
When you get your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play.
Come on.
Second down and goal. Haskins. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Miles Boykin, his second touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Wentz to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Who you playing?
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag
Oh, Terry Page. Yeah, that nigga, that's all he do is scramble, bro. Literally, that's all he do.
Well, there they ran into a
Cam
first
Newton
down.
type.
Executed it to perfection. Wentz now on first down. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball.
Bro, this is the second time I picked the pass off and they called pass interference, and I'm not even doing nothing.
So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run
Bro,
up and tackle.
I didn't even do, all I did was he threw a stupid ass pass and I picked it off, man.
At the 27-yard line.
Damn, bro.
2 minutes.
This is the nigga I just got from Arizona, too.
10-7, our score.
Nigga, he crossed the fucking scrimmage.
Jonathan Coachman in Orlando.
Nigga, crossed the line of scrimmage and do that shit. That's a flag.
In the NFL. On first down, it's Sanders. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. On second down, it's Sanders. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Throwing on first is Wentz. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating.
I'm pissed off because he about to get 3 points out of that weak-ass pass interference, man. Fucking Jake Fromm threw a duck playing Rick, man. He threw a fucking duck and they call pass interference.
Touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Bruh, he threw a bad pass. I picked it off and they called pass interference because I jumped the route.
And take it.
pass blocks, or not pass blocks, but blocks from the offensive line by not pressing anything. But they got buttons on here for you to press to break off the fucking ball.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
Nigga worried about Judy morals. Fuck out of here. Fuck that
nigga. To come all the way back in this game or not.
It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Geis with a carry on 2nd down. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Darius Geis, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Oh, he missed it. No good. So this remains a 4-point game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books. But now they have to make that up again, don't they?
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. To throw, it's Wentz. Flush to his right. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. Wentz now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Wentz to throw again. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
I didn't get in. I got hit sticked in the end zone, then got hit sticked out the end zone, and give me the touchdown.
To begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
First down, here's the run.
I've been broke so many times, don't know what to believe.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still
it's
have the lead.
my fault. It's my fault. I wear my heart on my
If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Cause I can't breathe.
From the 40 now on second down. Wentz eluding the pressure right.
I told you, bro. That's all you do.
He's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Well, that's complete to Sanders. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up fourth down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. They decide against going for it on 4th and 1, maybe to the dismay of their offense, but hey, a nice consolation prize.
Bro, double coverage and almost came down with it.
Nice consolation prize indeed. So maybe the offense is upset, but they showed confidence in their defense by punting it away.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Well, second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And a throw there going to be incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long.
Bro, you cannot throw comeback routes on this game, bro.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. So a short
Damn, this nigga threw the ball way out of bounds, had the nigga wide open.
Taking it about the 36. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. They'll run on first down. It's Montgomery. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Wentz going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Haskins from his own end zone. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Give the Redskins 13 there and a 1st down. So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Now Haskins on 1st down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. Flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They trail 20-13 our score as they have it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a give, right side, it's Geis. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Haskins on 3rd down. And he's got his man on the out route. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down. Haskins now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Haskins. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Bro. You could do it.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
What they doing.
56, the Mike boys, 56. Check 56. Focus, defense, focus. Mike 56, Mike 56. All day, dog.
On first and 10, it's Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Oh, he dropped it. Who's 27?
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Now a give right side. Swift. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
And then somebody picked it all right when it hit the ground.
Right here, guys. Fight 51.
15 touchdowns and
From the 22, Haskins looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
No! Hell no! I'm recording this shit.
Let's go, Pete.
Now it's Haskins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his first touchdown of the new season, as they can now even this game.
Oh, yeah, Terry Page don't fumble, bro. Computer don't ever fumble. Computer don't fumble, period. So.
And now the kick is blocked. And the Eagles have got it.
Yeah, he scrambles literally every play, bro. I played that nigga. That's all he did.
But he is finally run down. Would have been 2 if he'd made it all the way, but instead, simply a missed extra point.
As you tell me all the time, Brandon, mark that play down. That should be a tie game. Instead, a great job by the guys blocking it. And, boy, they've got to have a great lift going off the field.
And the further it happens in the game and here in the second half, it just gets more magnified.
Heart been broke so many times. Don't know what to put. Yeah, for now.
Don't tell me this nigga lag now.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Not gonna make no fumble, bro. You just gotta tackle him, dog. That's all I can tell you.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Yeah, don't even. He not fumble. He don't fumble, bro. I was doing the same shit. His thing, all that. He don't fumble.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. From the 29, Wentz. Allen's got it complete. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 21. Wentz now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On 2nd and 9, Wentz. Flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. On 1st down, Swift. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Second down, Haskins. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew
Christian Kirk, come on, get busy.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what?
I had a touchdown.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
Won't stop. Rockefeller Records, nigga.
They'll keep it on the ground. Swift, and he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Touchdown.
They'll come out in the pistol.
And they call it a holding on my touchdown, bro. Of course, man.
But this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
51 to Mike, 51 to Mike. Let's go, G, tighten up.
On 3rd and goal, Haskins. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
Look at everything that we do.
The Eagles offense
I played him, dog. I saw it when I played, bro. We was hitting him. He was just taking him, bro. Nigga look like Paul Crew out there.
What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you got a decision. Are you in field goal range?
They called another pass interference when I'm playing the ball,
from 7
man.
seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Back to throw. Wentz. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And a timeout is called. So now you're looking at probably just one final play from back in their own territory, and they're going to need a miracle. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
56 to Mike, boy, 56. Check.
Now Wentz. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And we are all tied at 26. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't... So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
That's a pig. Let me just jump the route, bro.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Challenge the last play.
First drive here in overtime.
Wow, they let him challenge it.
Can really become a factor.
It's uphill, 4th down. Let's go.
But I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Yep,
the temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
The Eagles send out their punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime.
I pop a perch to monster.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Switch it, come on. Watch out.
They'll run on 1st down. Swift. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Yep.
Just only, nigga.
Now what can Haskins do here in overtime? Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes his legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
The carnage continues.
On 2nd down, here's Haskins. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give the Redskins 13 there on a 1st down. Haskins will throw. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Redskins have the 1st down on a pickup of 18. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Where they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Haskins. This to McLaurin out on the left side. Oh, the big play's going to get.
Oh, I know Rick mad. I know Rick's mad. I know Rick mad. I know Rick is mad. Oh my God, bruh. Oh my God.
How did he get that out?
Oh my
The
God,
penalty's
bruh.
got him set up with a 1st and goal.
I know Rick mad, bruh.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Oh, man, bro. I just, on 3rd down, I threw a fucking curl route, and this nigga caught it, and Rick Dude was hanging all on me. Then another dude on this team came and tried to tackle me, and my wide receiver... My wide receiver broke the tackle. He broke the tackle and fucking ran it in for a touchdown, bro. Rick taking a knee.
Nothing but 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. On the ground, it's Geis. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
This nigga Rick about to be 0-3. This shit funny, bro.
15-1, man. Nigga lost to Jake.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
These niggas get pressure, bro. 3.
And he got it! The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So for Washington.
Look how Bernard and McKinney got picked up, bro. Bro, whatever. Michael Gallup ties the record.